Today I'm going to be unboxing this 9500 watt dual fuel Westinghouse generator. I've had a generator for quite a few years now, but it's a 3500 and it only runs a couple things at a time. So this one here, I'm hoping to hook it up to my propane tank and be able to run most of the necessities all the time, and I don't have to like switch my breakers and stuff. So today I'm just going to be doing some unboxing so we can see what this thing is like and what it takes to put it together. Comes with a user manual, of course. Looks like it's well packaged. It has, well, here's a charge cord for the battery, I'm sure. And then has some padding here so it didn't get dinged up. Well, this is probably the control side. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to split this box to get it out because it is over 200 pounds, I think. Let's see what the manual says about unpacking it. So it doesn't say anything about how to get it out of the box. A little common sense says, cut the box. I just want to be careful that I don't cut into the generator. I can see it doesn't have any wheels on it yet. Wow, that's a beast. This is some of the paperwork that comes with it. A maintenance schedule, maintenance guide, warranty, replacement parts list, and the user manual. Hopefully it tells us how to assemble this thing. Oh, assembly, there we go. Let's get the pretty side turned around here. So there's all the controls. I'm going to use the 50 amp plug, but it also comes with a 30 amp twist lock and 120 volt GFCI, two of those, 20 amps. These are all your controls. It's got an automatic start. There's your fuel selector, propane or gasoline, hour meter. Yeah, this has most of the bells and whistles. It's got an automatic start too, and as you can see on this side, there's a little key fob hanging there. How nice. So this is probably the box that has the wheels, feet that go on it. Oh, and it comes with a little propane hose, some oil. Looks like a fill funnel and the feet. And then of course, your wheels. All right, little funnel there. And here is some tools for probably maintaining the spark plug. And here are the feet and the pins for attaching the wheels. All right, so these mounting feet here go on the rear where the handle is. Or actually, that's the front. And then they are attached with these screws here. And then the wheels are attached where that little square bracket is. That's where the wheels go. So we're going to start by tipping it back and putting the feet on, and then we'll tip it the other way and put the wheels on. You want to do all this, putting the feet and the wheels on, before you put any fluids in, so you don't have the oil going where it shouldn't go. Also, leave it on the cardboard so you don't scratch the paint up. So there is threaded holes already in the bottom here. The feet line up, and you just put the screws, or the bolts, however you want to look at it, up into those threads. And this wrench, I believe, yep, fits those bolts that comes with it. You could use a 10 millimeter socket if you wanted and a ratchet, but I'm just using the tools that came with it. Obviously you wouldn't want any fluids in it at this point or it'd be running out, so that's why you wait to put the oil and the gas in until it's all assembled. All right, got those on. Let's see if we can get the wheels on without moving it. All right, so I'm gonna rock it to the side a little bit. The pin goes in. Obviously this is the outside, this is the inside where it's all cut out. And then the washer goes next, and then it goes into the hole here. And I'm just gonna rock it sideways. And then I take a cotter pin here and just put it in the inside. This one I didn't have to push it sideways. There we go. My feet and my wheels are on now, so I should be able to set this back down and get some fluids in it. Wow, it's a lot more easier to move around when it has some wheels. All right, the next step is hooking up the battery. The battery charges when it's running. It charges off the engine. It comes with this real quick battery connect. So you just untie it like I did, and then you just hook these two together. And your battery is hooked up. And then the next thing we need to do is get the oil in here. Everything is pretty much laid out what you need to do. I have a little tag so you don't forget something. And this tells you that anytime you're running gas, you're supposed to shut the propane source off so you don't have propane under pressure sitting here. I looked through the manual and I didn't see anywhere where it said exactly how much oil it takes. It takes regular 4-stroke oil, and it actually came with some, so we already have the oil we need, but it just doesn't say how much. So I'm going to carefully put some in here and see how much it takes. The manual does a good job about talking about all the maintenance and upkeep and stuff of the generator. Obviously you want to come out and start your generator every so often to make sure the battery's charged and everything's working fine, so when you have an emergency you don't have a generator that doesn't run. So I was going to hold my filter there and put some oil in and check it. Okay, I probably put about 1/4 of a quart. I believe this generator has a safety that if the oil is low, it will shut off, but you never want to take a chance. Looks like we're not on the dipstick yet. I think we're on the very end of the dipstick, so we're getting close. There's hash lines here. You're supposed to be within those hash lines. This is high and this is low, so you want to definitely be in there. So we need a little bit more. I had a problem with my audio here, but I used almost a complete quart of oil. Just had a little bit left. I got over here to my house supply tank, and my thought was that underneath this extra valve, this looked like I could just screw onto like a grill. However, the threads start way back in there, and because there's a nipple right in there, I never get close enough to grab those threads. I think that's probably a good thing because there's no regulator here. This is just pressure coming right out of the tank. I'm gonna have a 500-gallon tank set in the near future. This is a 325, and I think what they're going to have to do is bring me a separate line out that has a regulator that reduces the pressure and then has a fitting that this grill tank hose will fit to. So for today, I'm just gonna go get a 20-pound grill tank and see if this generator will start up. All right, I just stole the grill tank off the grill, and I'm going to attach to this. It doesn't have a ton of gas in it, so I hope it's got enough to run this generator. So I got that hooked up. I got this tight. Turn this to propane. Get my little key fob ready. Turn my propane on first, I guess. That'd be good. This switch has to be up for battery power. We'll just try the push button start for now. Very automated. You push the button and then it starts on its own time. So I'm gonna try the key fob now. Start. I just shut it off with my key fob. I'm gonna start it again. Pretty nice. That works pretty sweet. So yeah, that was all just with the key fob, remote start, and this button here. It also came with a pull start, which I really wanted in case for some reason your battery's dead or something like that. All the bells and whistles can mean sometimes that there's things that don't work right. I really wanted to be able to run propane because it runs a lot cleaner, and it's easier for me to store propane. Propane doesn't go bad like gas. And we have a large propane tank. Like I said, we're going to be getting a 500 gallon, and so I'm going to have that set up for this to hook right up to it. So yeah, it gives you an idea what this thing will do and how well it works. This one costs a little bit more money. This one costs about $1,000, but this one has all the options that I wanted to have available, even if I don't use them all. So as I ordered this on Amazon, I'll put a link in the description below this video for this particular one. Amazon didn't actually deliver it. They had another company deliver it, and they did a great job and didn't charge me any extra. It's just part of it. So that was pretty amazing to me that they were able to ship a 220 pound generator to my house for the money that I paid. So, I mean, obviously this size of generator isn't cheap, but it sure has everything you could want on a generator. If this is something you're thinking about getting, so far I highly recommend it. I'll be working on another video here in the near future, tying this thing into my house with an interlock plug on the outside of the house. So until next time guys, good luck with all your projects.